Welcome back, everybody. It's Paboga. Today we're going to talk about insurance. It's good, but it's bad. Insurance, it is the most complicated thing in the whole world, but we will get through it. Boomy, what's up, mama? My cat, she's being so extra today. But besides that, so when I wanted to do my surgery, I looked up surgeons, and I always saw a lot for Brownstein and Crane and Dr. Crane, and so and first I wanted to do it with Dr. Crane, but then when I actually called him, I actually grew a little bit of balls, and I'm like, all right, yes, okay, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. I was super scared to actually call them. I was terrified because I didn't know what to say. What am I gonna say? Oh, hi, I want bottom surgery. Okay, I didn't know what to say. So when I actually ended up calling them, I asked for waiting list because I knew that there was gonna be a waiting list. So she said Dr. Crane has a waiting list. His is about a year and a half long, but Dr. Chen, his is a year long, and your consultation would be in 2 months. So from the time that I started my phone call, like for me to actually call them, to the time that I actually got my consult, it was like 2 months. And it just so happened to be my consult was on my birthday. Like I was like, haha, that's funny. March 22nd. So you guys want to give me a gift next year? March 22nd. So I got my consult, and they asked me what insurance I had, and at the time I had United Healthcare, and the consult was actually covered by them. If I didn't have United Healthcare out of pocket, it would have been $300 for a consult, but it lasts however long that you whatever question you want to ask them. They don't give you a time limit or anything. You just yap until you got all your questions answered. So I had my consult, and then he said that his scheduling team was going to contact me. So when they did, I think it was later that afternoon actually that they called me, and then they told me that the nearest surgery was going to be a year from now, like exactly a year. So my consult was on March 22nd, my birthday, and my surgery date was actually March 22nd, my birthday. So it was like, I thought that was pretty awesome because it was like a reborn thing. I don't know. I'm lame, but so that whole time that I had insurance for United Healthcare, because I thought that I was gonna have surgery that year, I spent 12 months paying for a surgery that I thought that I was gonna have, but I didn't even have it because the waiting list was so long. So that whole year that I had United Healthcare, that I thought I was gonna have surgery, was a waste. I could have just not even had any insurance and just paid the $300 out of pocket and for the consultation. And that's it. So that was a huge waste of time and money for me. So when December came, I thought to myself, okay, we need to have insurance for this coming year because my surgery is going to be that year. So that's when I switched to Blue Cross Blue Shield because I thought, healthcare, I actually had an agent, like an insurance agent, and she said that yes, the insurance would be covered. But then when I talked to the doctor, it wasn't even covered on it. So, jokes on me. But good thing I didn't even have my surgery that year. So what you guys really need to think about is do not get insurance until you know your surgery date. Because if you have to pay $300 for one consultation or whatever, even if it's $500 for a consultation, it's still a lot cheaper than paying the whole entire year of insurance and you're not even using it. So I suggest you get insurance the year of your surgery. Get insurance year of your surgery, because then you're just going to waste a whole bunch of money for no reason. And on top of that, first things first, know what surgeon you want to go to. And then get the insurance that they accept, because that's the only way that you're really going to get covered. Because they said that if I were to pay for it on my own, it would have been $79,000, and that's for all stages. But me having insurance, I paid only my monthly premium, and that's it. I had $0 deductible, but my premium, aka what my monthly payment was, I think it was like $311. So that's really high, but it's a lot cheaper than $79,000. You know. So a lot of people ask me, they say, "Oh, what insurance did you have? What insurance did you have?" It doesn't matter. It matters what insurance you have, but it matters more about your policy, because I could have had Blue Cross or United Healthcare or whatever insurance that my surgeon had, but if the surgery is excluded in your policy, there's a like hundreds of billions of policies. Okay, you have to figure out which policy is going to cover your surgery and then get that policy. When you find out what policy that you want to have that your surgery is not excluded from, then that's when you want to start looking at prices, because more than one, I'm 100% sure that more than one policy will actually cover bottom surgery and also top surgery. I didn't have it, but it'll cover top surgery. Again, you just have to look in your policy. So what you need to look for is a $0 deductible, because the deductible is what you have to pay before your insurance will actually. My cat is being so freaking weird right now. What you have to what you have to do is get an insurance, because okay, so I'm so sorry, she distracted me so much. So what you have to do is, a lot of insurance, they'll say, oh, it's only $50 a month. Yeah, that's awesome. But then when you start looking at the breakdown of everything, it'll be $50 a month and your surgery is not excluded, meaning they will cover your surgery. But when you look at your deductible, you're going to be like, oh my God, it's $10,000. So that's, for me, I can't save $10,000 in a year. I can barely save $100 in a month, because I blow that cash for no reason. Not anymore, because I'm poor. But what you need to think about is your deductible. Deductible is going to be the most important, the second most important. Make sure it's not excluded, and make sure your deductible is within reason of your budget, because even if your deductible is like $1,000, okay, yeah, $1,000, that's fine. For your surgery, $1,000, that is doable. But I wouldn't even save $1,000, so I made sure that my deductible was $0, meaning I did not have to pay money before I had my surgery. Because if yours is, like I said, $10,000 or $5,000, and the surgeon's telling you, okay, yeah, it's covered, yeah, you're all go, you just have to pay your deductible. You're like, what deductible? Oh, it says your deductible is $10,000, so you have to pay that before insurance is going to pay it. So that is, I think that's all I want to say, actually. Premium is your monthly payment, okay? Deductible was you have to pay before the insurance will cover your surgery. And like I said, make sure your surgeon is in network with your make sure your surgeon is in network with the surgeon in network, or your insurance is in network with your surgeon. But I don't know. But yeah, I hope I wasn't too confusing. I'm pretty sure I was. This girl, my cat, she never gets under the covers, and right now she's under the covers. It's so weird. It's awesome. All right, you guys, have a good one.